traders, I'm looking at the Euro Kiwi on the weekly time frame. So we've had this bullish price action through here, and we're heading into the highs above these candles over here, right? So there's buy side liquidity resting up in here. That could be a target for smart money to hit that. Okay, they've traded up to it, but they haven't really pushed through into it. That's big liquidity there. So I would imagine that's a target. Given this price action is bullish, we're seeing consistent sort of higher highs, higher lows. We've got this break of market structure here, the break of this high. My bias is to look for a long, okay, a buy. Now, if we consider this, say, let's just go down to a daily time frame. Okay, there's our break of market structure here, showing on the daily clearly. That was a deep pullback, so we had that, but since it's taken out these highs, I'm thinking it's going to reach further north up into these levels. Let's just mark this up on the daily time frame. We'll grab, where do you want to go? Well, I'll grab that and I'll pull that through here and I'll call that a daily. So there's a target, fairly precise really. Okay, it's hitting the highs above the weekly, but more importantly, the highs above these candles here. Now that's a specific target, and under that, the next port of call below is the highs here. Okay, so you can see how it's wicked through and taken this liquidity here. This is the next port of call. Then after that, we could mark up these highs here. So I'm just picking up the candle bodies. Okay, so there's 3 potential targets, and it's pretty specific. All right, something like that. Look, the Euro Kiwi is not one of my favorite currency pairs. It tends to be really volatile, and you get a lot of this whippy price action. In any case, I'm going to be running with my strategy, and well, my rule of thumb is if this is trending, then we look for the price swings, and if you work this strategy relentlessly, you're going to come out on top. I'm looking for the pullback through the 50 into the discounted zone here, 61.8. Okay, so this price swing low to high worked out well. We've got the next price swing then is this low through to this high. Okay, we cracked the 50. All right, so that's an entry point in here. And then the next price swing that I'm seeing then is this low through to this high. And I'm looking for the move into the 61.8. It's got to come down through this 50 into my into this level here. That's discounted. I want to get in at a discount. Each price swing is measured 50% of this price swing here. Okay, this is ICT discounted zone here. So we'll go with that. I'd be looking for a potential buy opportunity, and that's going to be, well, I mean, you know what? It's actually, here's the thing with this. It's actually pulled into it. It's already pulled into it. See how we've traded off this bullish order, this red candle, this bullish order block, and we've got this displacement here, this green candle. Well, what we have here then is this imbalance, and it's traded through the imbalance already. So it's actually hit that. That's my entry point, see? That would have been an entry point there. So where to from here, it's kind of a bit overstretched. I think I'd still want to see it pull back into this level. I don't want to be buying up in here, and that's our target. So if you're going to be getting involved with this, I would be looking for a long position. I would set up a limit buy targeting up above here. I would go under the, under the imbalance at least, this imbalance here. If it pulls through this imbalance, then it's null and void. right? So if it pulls back down into this imbalance, then I'd be looking to buy there, and my stop loss would will just go under this green candle. That would be fine, something like that, and then I would target this midpoint here at a 4R. Right, so potentially it pulls back down into here, and then I'd be looking to buy. If it doesn't pull back, and then I'd let it go. Now there's another way we can get involved with this. You can go down to the lower time frame and wait for the setup. In other words, okay, yeah, I mean this is pretty volatile, this thing, but you could wait for this trend here to complete. All right, so it's trending down now. We've got this break of structure on the 15. Wait for that to complete. Let it set up some kind of a range, like up in here. See this range? And then you wanted to see the ICT displacement. I've got to mention that. It's not my idea. The range, and then that breaks out. So you could wait for, if this trades south, right, we wait for the setup. We want to see the range. And then what I'm wanting to see then is a break above this range in here to entice buyers in. And then they hit stops. And then we get something like that, potentially. Right, now wherever this sets up, at the moment this is still trending down. So you want this trend here to complete. And then you want to see it base, the base forming. And then you want to see this. Now, the entry point, if you don't want to go with speculation, would be to wait for this break of market structure to the upside, buy, and retest of the range, and that's your entry point here. All right, that's if you're in front of the chart. If you're not in front of the chart, you can speculate, but understand the risk. And speculating, then I would be looking for this previous price swing. I would go down into the 50 to 61.8 long position in here. That's speculation. And targeting up there. Stop loss, well, you could go below this low here if you like. And there's a 3.5R, something like that, okay? Higher risk with this speculation. But if you're not in front of the chart, then obviously, that's your plan of attack. And if you stick to the plan and you're consistent with your position size, then you're controlling risk, you're managing your risk, and you're able to measure your success. I've done videos on this actually. If you go through my videos, you'll see them. A trading plan, and the other one was risk management. But wait for the setup. If it plays out, then there's your entry, guys. What else can I say? Euro Kiwi. My bias is bullish. I don't want to counter trend trade it. Let's see if it sets up. I'd love to hear your comments. Definitely say something below. Share the love. Your opinions matter. With that, I hope you have a fantastic day. Safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.